Welcome back, everybody, to the Wireless Made Easy series. Phone Guru here to help you out with another quick tip. We get this question all the time, and as basic knowledge as it may be to some, I want to go ahead and explain the different ways to add a contact to your Android device. So as you can see here, I have a Samsung Galaxy pulled up. Now this is running Lollipop, so it may look a little bit different from the device you have, but you have a couple options here. The first is to do it through the actual Contacts app. Now I have the Contacts app located right here on the screen, however you may not have that shortcut quite created. So if you go to your apps menu, now on the newer Galaxy devices and some of the LGs, you actually can tap and drag anywhere in the screen up or down to pull up your apps menu. On some of the older devices, you still have the icon with a 3-dot matrix here for you. So if you click on that to open it up, they will be in alphabetical order. You go ahead and click on the contacts list. It will pull up the application here for you. As you can see, this is just a blank phone here I have for example. And down towards the bottom right, there's this little silhouette of a person with a plus sign. Now there may just be a plus sign with a circle. It could be in any one of the quadrants or corners of your phone. But if you go ahead and click that little silhouette or plus sign, it will bring up your keyboard along with the input for the new contact. So under name, you can go ahead and type in whatever you prefer. New contact, and you go down and we can put the new phone number just to put in there. You can change it from mobile to whatever it may be, fax machine or their work number. Let's just call it their home phone for right now. Now, most importantly, if this person has more than one contact, a cell phone or a home phone, you can go ahead and hit the plus sign right here, and it will bring in another line for you to fill out for their next number. Now you can go ahead and click back here again, and let's just say this is their home fax, and we'll go ahead and put in some random numbers here just to fill it out, and you can continue to scroll down. Same thing for the email address if they have one on file. Let's just say test@gmail.com, even though I'm sure that is an email that Gmail uses. And groups is something we'll get into in a later video if you're interested, along with favorites and some other things here for you. And this is a big favorite here that most people always ask about, is how do I change the ringtone? If I want it different for my mom or my sister or my wife, you can go ahead under ringtone here and hit default ringtone, and it will bring up a list of the defaults. Now, if you're using another application like Zedge or other free ringtones, you will see a different icon box pop up, and it'll ask you, do you want to use what's installed on the phone or a separate application such as Zedge? If you click the Zedge, then you would see all your downloaded or saved ringtones that you could choose from. You can click add another field here. This is where you can kind of extend it to include a little bit more robust information. So you could have the instant messenger account, or your address, or their URL if they have a website, or possibly their organization if they work with you or a separate company, or maybe just a different department within your own organization. Any notes you may have, which can be especially helpful if you're maybe meeting somebody for the first time, or if it's a work contact, nickname in case they want to be called something other than their proper name, or even possibly how to pronounce their name if it gives you a tricky one. So any one of those can be additional items there for you. And when you're done, don't forget to click the save button up here, otherwise all your work will be in vain. Once you click save, you will see it here as your new contact, kind of everything in the list. The name will be up top, and then the numbers here for you. The quick shortcut here though as well is you see the phone, you see a video camera, and then a message bubble. So in these contacts, if you click the phone number or the phone icon, it will call them. If you click the video chat icon, it will call them. If you click the text here, it will open up a text message for you. I'm not going to send one to them, and I will go ahead and show you though. However, it pops up this little window. So if we go ahead and hit the back arrows, which are usually on the bottom left of our screen for Android devices, it will take you back to your main contact list. Now you see they are sorted in alphabetical order. Some phones have the alphabet on the right hand side, so you can scroll through like a Rolodex, or you are more than welcome to type in the search bar and then go ahead and start typing in that contact's name. Now, I don't have anybody with the letter R in there, but if I say, for instance, I type in N, it's going to sort it by the new contact, and so on and so forth. The more letters you put in, the more fine-tuned the search will get. And that's pretty much it. On an additional note, you can go ahead and create a contact a different way. So if we head back to the main screen or our home screen, you can actually do this from the actual phone application itself. So if we open up the phone application, now everyone might look a little bit different, whether it's an LG, a ZTE, an HTC, all these other manufacturers that produce Android devices. However, the setup's pretty much the same. On the top here, you're going to have what I like to call your menu, and then you have everything else below it. So under the contacts, it actually integrates your contact list into this application, which is quite useful. You also have your favorites, usually a call log, and sometimes there's a few other options for you based on the model of your phone. However, for this video, I want to focus here on the Contacts tab. So if we open up the Contacts, you can see it looks very similar to our Contacts application. Here, instead of a plus symbol, you're going to see the dial pad represented in a little icon. So unlike the Contacts application, you're not going to click on this icon to bring up a new contact. However, you'll notice at the top of the screen, it does say Create. Sometimes it's in the three-dot menu icon on some phones. If you click on it, it will say Add Contact or Create Contact. But in this model, if we go ahead and click Create Content, it takes us right back to the screen that you saw earlier where we were in the actual Contacts application. So go ahead and do that, and it will add it to not only the Contacts application, but it will integrate it with your phone application as well. So stay tuned to the next episode of Wireless Made Easy, and I'll see you soon.